and I got a name. I've done investigations in Washington for 30 years. I'm running for President of the United States. Mr. Trump is on his way out. I had an office down in Tallahassee for 15 years. And Mr. Rubio and Jeb Bush, they got problems. I want you to look at this.
Okay, we'll take a look at it. All right, thank you.
You and I need to meet.
Okay, we'll
Donald Trump says
yes,
it's ridiculous for us to pay for Japan and South Korea's security for free and be the unpaid policeman of the world. Do you agree with him or you disagree?
I think Mr. Trump's view of world affairs is dangerous and naive. We've had American troops stationed in South Korea and Japan since the end of World War II. They're valuable allies. They have helped enormously in Afghanistan. They have given us bases and the ability to operate freely. They're a bulwark against North Korea and China. So Mr. Trump is constantly running our allies down. If I'm President of the United States, I'm going to create a closer connection between Asian nations who would be a check against an expansive China.
Is protecting foreigners a proper function of the federal government according to the Constitution?
The first job of the Commander-in-Chief is to protect America. This isolationist view is dangerous. If I'm president, we're going to rebuild our forces in Europe. We're going to stay with our allies in Afghanistan. I'm trying to build lines of defenses to protect our nation here. The only way you can protect America against radical Islam is to hit them over there before they come here. I intend to keep troops in Afghanistan consistent with commander recommendations, and I'm willing to work with the region to destroy ISIL, including sending American ground forces. So I believe in a forward-deployed America.
Where in the Constitution? Where in the Constitution does it say so?
Thank you.
Congressional activities over the next few months.
Huh?
John Boehner's resignation.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen with John. One, I thank him for his service. He's been a good friend for over 20 years. He did a good job as Speaker. We built a strong majority. Now we got to keep it. December. I think we'll get a CR passed, but come December, I'm not going to vote for any budget that doesn't lift the defense caps.
What do you think of some conservative commentators who are blaming President Obama for the resignation of Boehner?
Oh, I think that's not true. Here's what I want to let you know about what's going to happen going forward. To my House colleagues, if you send a appropriations bill to the Senate that doesn't lift the caps on defense spending, I will not vote for it. I am going to draw a line in the sand over rebuilding our military. These sequestration defense cuts have to be replaced. I hope I can work with my House colleagues to find a way to give relief to the military that's absolutely under siege.
Why do we have to spend 12 times more than Russia to be safe?
Senator, do you believe that President Obama should be meeting with President Putin next week? And what do you think?
I think this is a mistake. I think Putin is walking all over Obama in the Ukraine. I think this intrusion by Putin into Syria on behalf of Assad is a nightmare for our national security interests. I think in the eyes of Putin, Obama is weak. I think in the eyes of the Iranians, he is all talk and no action. This engagement with Putin is going to legitimize his entree into Syria. Backing Assad is going to mean the war never ends. The radical Islamic groups that are in Syria today on the Sunni side are trying to